mentioned mental health.
Oh, here we go.
Clearly cannot hold this microphone. So I've got something going on with this microphone.
Can I borrow that? Just balance my
Yeah,
phone.
I was going to offer it earlier.
Thank you.
Okay.
Yeah.
You're pretty sharp, noticing that my flask is also a good thing for the leaning
for
of
balancing the phone.
Yeah, that's a good one.
So I'll just update. I'm in the market today. There's an event on, a social event. This is Margot.
Hello.
And I've just asked these people, they've got as many questions as they want to establish,
Fine.
no, as many as you want, to establish what my hidden disability is. If anyone has a guess, no, he's not interested.
Come and talk.
Hidden disability I have.
Can we get involved with this? Because we're talking about
you don't have to.
hidden disabilities at the moment. Nick's got a hidden disability. We're trying to guess what it is. He's already said, I'm not going to be offended at anything.
You can say anything you want.
So
we only got
so
your
come
one
and join
so
him.
far.
Come and join him because we're sort of talking about hidden disabilities.
Right, she's on it. What's your name?
I'm Bella.
Bella. Bella Italia.
Italia, Spanish, but
Okay, close enough.
So we've established it doesn't affect your joints in
No.
your body.
Yeah. Okay, we'll put the music back on.
Oh, has there been another question?
Sorry.
No, not yet.
Listen, you're the only one that's come up with any questions.
I did. He just
Is the diagnosis
He just punched me in the
primarily
back.
connected?
Yeah, it might have fallen over.
Is the diagnosis primarily connected to your mental health, as in that is
Bingo!
mobility-wise? Okay.
Mental health, yeah.
Yes, we're going to have to pass this around.
Yeah, it's just getting too warm now.
Actually, I've got
No.
Yeah, no, you touch it. Thank you.
So we've narrowed it down.
It sounds also that you're very creative.
Oh, bingo.
That's not a question though, is it?
So my question is it
excess
related
of
to ADHD is not disability,
Oh,
but
it is actually. It is.
Okay. Is
Another
ADHD?
person.
Is it ADHD?
Most of my friends think that I'm ADHD,
Is it
but
true?
it's not my diagnosis.
Okay.
Okay.
Scale
That's
it up.
3.
Okay. Anthony. Yes.
Anthony's on it.
He's thinking hard. It's going to be a good
I
question.
used to work in mental health,
Okay.
and I used to sometimes do diagnoses.
Oh, here we go.
So I'm going to take a guess.
Here we go.
I'm not going to ask a question, I'm going to take a guess.
It's
Does
a
this count
joke.
as- does this count as a question though if you guess it?
If he gets it wrong, then it's fine.
That-
But
Okay.
I know he's going to get it right though.
Asperger's autism.
Oh.
Somewhere near that spectrum.
It's actually not.
Hang on.
Oh
Is that your
my
final answer?
Yes.
Okay.
Okay.
It's actually not, but
It's not.
I might be on the spectrum. So there's a bit of everything going on with Nick.
Isn't everyone on the spectrum?
Yeah, exactly. Well, yeah, the
Is that just my
spectrum.
friends?
I'm just orange spectrum.
Strong orange.
Okay, so we're still trying
Guess
to
what my
work this
favourite
out.
colour
Can
What
I
is
have a
Nick? Yeah.
guess before I go back?
Yeah.
I've got 2 guesses.
Okay, come on, Bella.
They might both
Go
be
for
right.
it.
Okay, so I
Do it,
think
Bella.
potentially my first guess is combined diagnosis of anxiety depression.
Wrong.
My second would be
Wow, I thought this would be
BPD.
correct.
BPD?
That's
What
one
is
of them.
BPD?
That's one of
What am
them.
I doing this?
What is BPD?
I am not.
Bipolar disorder.
Okay, bipolar.
Bipolar disorder.
Okay.
Oh, for high-low mood.
It's
Kinda,
very
yeah.
challenging. It's tough, man.
Okay, so
super-
And
can you
something
tell us a
else.
little- Okay, we've done that there.
Next topic.
Next, oh, is that it?
I know
Or is
there's
there
one more, there's
one
another
more.
diagnosis.
There's one more. Okay, we can hang on.
It gets pretty intense sometimes, so I'll give you that clue. It's the big one. The big.
Psychosis.
Yeah.
Oh.
Schizoaffective. It's all right. High five.
Okay, so
Well done.
Bella. I felt like you had some inside knowledge. Come and get involved in this. We're
I
talking
really
about.
didn't. I promise you, I've never met this lovely human in my life.
Yeah,
Oh.
we know how this works. We know how this works.
I wish I could.
Yeah.
But you know something, when you said, oh, just ask me what disability I have, but I'm not going to be offended. But I think also, it's funny how, I mean, is being disabled like offensive? Like, is it
I don't
offensive?
know.
Do you know what I mean? Like, because I feel like maybe things have changed, but maybe just in certain bubbles.
Yeah,
grab a
yeah,
seat.
yeah.
Because
man.
like, if someone said to me, oh, Margaret, you have this disability, like, I would have to think about it. Would I be
Listen.
offended, not offended? The perception of disability is interesting.
Okay, well, hang on. So we've got a new face at the table. So we've got Anthony, we've got Margot, we've got Nick. I'm Mikey. What's your name?
Jordan.
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 Welcome to the moment. We're talking
Jordan
about,
looks professional.
We're talking. You look
Yeah.
professional. You've
He's
got a
a star.
lanyard. That's a giveaway.
I look professional.
Yeah. I'm just. Wow.
You've got to have a sense of humour.
Anyway, so we were talking about hidden disabilities. We were talking about Nick.
Sorry.
Did a little. I don't know if you heard that over the. We did a little.
You need to
we can
turn
do
the
that
volume
all
up.
over again.
You need to turn the
it up.
speakers
You
up.
need to Ramp it up.
No.
We don't want to, annoy these annoy
true.
Bella and Lisa.
Lisa's tucking into something tasty.
Yeah. Come and eat over here. Anyway, what we're talking about. Nick was like, guess my hidden disability, and it turns out to be
Bipolar schizoaffective.
yes.
What's that?
What is it?
It's like
What's that?
Yeah.
Okay, so I'll tell you a little bit about bipolar and,
Yeah. Go
and
tell us a little bit
psychosis.
about it. Yeah.
Hello, welcome.
And also, what you were saying about disabilities and would I be offended if you guessed a disability that I didn't have? I think the whole thing needs reframing. Like things like, all right, so in my opinion, especially a lot of learning difficulties are purely a symptom of our education system.
I used to work in that as well.
Yeah,
by the
okay.
way.
So my point being, this world is designed for all colours and creeds and types of people.
Yeah.
Different intelligence, right? No man is cleverer than another man, in my opinion. They're just better at doing different things.
Yeah.
So the education system only caters for one type of individual, in my opinion, which means that if you don't fit it, you get diagnosed with a learning disability.
What type of person does the education system favour then? What's that kind of profile?
Conformist. I don't know, maybe.
Yeah. Okay, well maybe other people can help. Anthony, you've been dying to jump in there.
Yeah, I've worked in mental health.
Yeah.
And I've done some counselling. I also was a life skills coach. So, what you've been saying is spot on.
Yeah.
I've fought this for so long.
Yeah.
If we can't understand a person or we can't get them to conform, we diagnose them.
Yeah.
And we make the diagnosis a stigma.
Yeah.
It's no longer positive to be called bipolar. What's wrong with you?
Well, listen.
Rather than what's your skill?
Yeah. 100%.
Hang on, let's bring Justin in on this. Because he's not Jordan.
That's all right.
We had a Justin
We had Justin, but now we've got Jordan.
News just in.
The news just in is that it's Jordan, but we've not brought Jordan in. So Jordan,
How are you going to make it positive? Because I don't see the term
I got
bipolar
it.
as being negative.
yeah,
I think it should be like a badge of honour. I'm proud, and why should I be treated differently? So how
Not
is?
the name.
Eh?
I don't have a problem with the name bipolar. It's
But it has a negative connotation,
yes,
isn't it?
because I think some professionals see as negative. They see somebody, you diagnose them, you move them on. Work with them. Work on the positive side.
hang on a sec, Jordan, because we've got a new face to the table. So we've got Jordan, we've got Nick, we've got Margot, we've got Anthony and Mikey. What's your name? Tisha. Tisha. At the moment we're talking about. Well, it started off with a little game that Nick played. Guess my hidden disability. And
Can play that one later.
yeah, we can move on. We can play any song. We can do whatever you want here on Talkaki. But this is what we're talking about at the moment. We're talking about hidden disabilities. Then we start talking about what actually there's different types of people in the world, and that's what we tend to do. Is if people don't conform, we give them a diagnosis. It might be ADHD. It might be bipolar. It might be something else. Troublemaker. Yeah. And then that gets a stigma.
I've got a point. So I'm bipolar schizoaffective, which is similar to schizophrenia.
Yeah.
So a lot of the time I just say I'm bipolar schizophrenic because they know what schizophrenic is. And like what you're saying, the reaction to bipolar is completely different to the reaction to schizophrenic.
Yeah.
And not in terms of like interpersonal reaction, but just the reaction to the name. People are like, whoa. Not negative, but they think like, wow.
What's wrong with you? Yeah.
Maybe, yeah.
What's wrong with you? Yeah. Go on.
Do you think like the film?
It doesn't really show because my sister's bipolar.
Right.
And I just say, oh, you're a nutcase,
Yeah.
a joke. But then when I sit and I watch her, I can see little
Yeah.
things that's niggling her then.
Yeah.
And she wants to have an argument. And I said, look, there's your bipolar coming out. So I don't really understand what it is, to be honest. Is it an argument form, or is it 1 minute you're okay and then you're not? Or like,
I could tell you.
Like
I'm bipolar as well.
Yeah, because I just have mental health and anxiety, panic attacks.
Right, okay.
Big time, and I hear my heart pounding. It sounds like it's going to come out my throat, the beating.
And when you say that to other people, what's their reaction? Because that's also it's one of the things we're talking about. You don't mention it to other people. No.
Except my doctor, but I don't think she understands sometimes, because the more you tell it, oh, it's another tablet. Okay. You know, and I don't know what I'm taking them for. I know, you know, it's
okay. That's really interesting. Hang on, so let me just.